The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found... Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we beat World 5 for the time being. You know, a bunch of my intros for this LP start like that. We beat World something for the time being. But there's something unique about how we beat this world in particular. In Heck's basement, we wound up finding the trophy room for World 6. Normally, the trophy rooms are located within the Jester's castle, and we would be going to find the trophy room right now. But since we already found the trophy room, we are just going to proceed on forward, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, in here, we are going to find Jester for the last time. That is how close we are getting to the end of the game. In fact, he talks about how close we are to the end of the game. Here's the next boss door. Here's Jester. What does he have to say? The final door is ahead. Get through it and your quest will be over. Finally. I hope I'll never see your freaky face again. Well, that's not very nice. Wee-hee-hee! Stop it! You're freaking me out! I was just impersonating my favorite villain. Some of you might be able to recognize that laugh. Especially since I actually told you guys to remember that laugh not too long ago. Anyway, if we go down here, we find, wow, this is starting to look high technical. So here's the entrance to the next world. Space World. And if we go down here, we'll actually find a path leading to this building over here. This door doesn't seem to be operating. Oh, well, I guess there's no reason to be over here then. In that case, let us proceed on to world, whatever this world is called, Space World. This place is arranged like a tower. We are on the first floor and, well, we're going to be taking elevators all over the place. Well, mainly up and down. Actually, yeah, only up and down. So not really all over the place. That's strange. That freaky clown isn't here to greet me. Well, makes my job easier. Alright, what do I have to say about Space World? Actually, I don't have a lot to say yet because I don't have context for saying stuff. However, if I come up here, I will find a sign that will give me plenty of context. Sorry I wasn't around to greet you. I have some stuff to do. I just wanted to tell you that there are only 4 trophies here, as the programmer didn't add a 5th for some reason. You remember how I said that Jester's Hunt had... I was planning on Jester's Hunt having 8 worlds, and now it only has 6? That obviously means 10 trophies at least were dropped from the original plans. Why couldn't I put one of them here? In fact, in my original plans, this world did have 5 trophies. I don't remember what the 5th one was. Oh wait, I have it written down. It's out of context though, so we'll wait until that context comes around. Anyway, so don't scratch your head because you can't find a 5th. Oh, and no, this place has nothing to do with video game conventions. Jester. For those of you who don't remember, Nintendo once upon a time had their own video game convention called Nintendo Space World. It's gone. The last one was, I think, in 2001. Why is there so much empty space here? This is going to become an issue as we go through the level. What I wound up doing is, instead of making it like some sort of roundish circular space station or some oddly shaped space station, I decided to make it a tower. A tower that was uniform from top to bottom, and so all the floors are the same size, and that becomes a problem because space. You'll see what I mean later. Also, there's a switch here. It did nothing. But trust me, it did something. Also, there were a couple of enemies, new enemies down there, but we're just going to ignore those. And we have lava sitting here. If I had to guess, I'd say this lava is not programmed to tell you, hey, you need to learn the ability, because you can't even reach this world until you learn the ability. It's a little shortcut I have. Also, I'm going to be skipping the move and ability shop. Actually, let me think. Yeah, I'll be skipping the move and ability shop for the time being. You'll find out why later. How many times have I said that in this Let's Play? Alright. Apparently we can't do anything on the... Where am I going? Okay, now we're on the 3rd floor. Oh, wait a sec. Did you see that? I saw that. Did you see that? Hey, it's Zone! What is he doing here? So, where are we going here? We're on the 3rd floor, and now we're on the 2nd. So, for some reason, I decided to have you elevator to the 3rd floor just to get to the 2nd floor. Okay. Now, we should be seeing... Yeah, there they are. There's a new enemy. These are the cyborgs. If you recall... Zone was talking about a cyborg. Let's see, we can use Biggest Blast and we can use Great Scare. I'd like to point out at this point that Great Scare is the only special move that has the, the amount of crystals it takes in the parentheses, where it actually takes more than 0. Let's see, gotta show off these guys, so let's use Biggest Blast. I'd like to point out that Biggest Blast is your most powerful attack for the duration of the game, and it still doesn't kill him. I'm kind of curious, did they cause extra damage? No, they just cause 1 damage. When did I use MP? Whatever. But now we can go ahead and kill this guy. I don't know how much HP he has, I'm going to assume it doesn't matter. And then we have these. These are, I assume they're called Rogue Blast? Why in the holy gosh can I only use Blast on this thing? There's nothing more powerful we can use on him. Well, might as well use it. Calculate. And I'm not about to try rating that. Oh, my head. He causes damage by giving you a headache. No, seriously, why can I only use Blast on this thing? So he's got 4 HP. You know, I honestly don't have a whole lot to talk about for this world. I'm gonna have to try to speed through it so that I don't have too many moments of me talking about how I don't have much to talk about in this world. In fact, there's a thing right over in this direction. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and use you real quick, because I don't know where I used my MP. But we got this room. Turn off. And then lights are off. So what my intent here is that you have to remember where the path was going. Let's see. Left, down, down, down. I think I fell. Yeah, pretty sure I fell. Let me try that again. Okay, now I know why I made it so you had to go to the 3rd floor to go to the 2nd floor. To annoy you. But obviously, this particular segment here has a genuine challenge if you're not paying attention. It's left, down, down, right. Turn on. And this is just going to keep on going all the way through. Left, 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 down. However, there is one little trick here that, well, it's more of an exploit. If I go down here, turn off. You know what? I'm just going to go up and then down again and turn it back on. There, problem solved. What puzzle? So, I don't know why I did it like that. Another switch that does nothing. But for whatever reason, these spaces where the lights get turned on and off do both turning on and turning off. What I should have did was just have some spaces turned on only and have other spaces turned off only, because look at this, I can just exploit my way through this room no problem. There's no challenge to this. It's a challenge if you're not paying attention, if it's a challenge if you don't know you can exploit it like this. But this is kind of lame. And there's the culprit doing the lights on and lights off thing. And let's see here. Can I flip the switch myself? No. Oh, please don't hurt me. I'm only a weak jesterling. I'm real sorry if you didn't like what I was doing. If I give you this trophy, will you leave me alone? No. You're gonna try to give it to me anyway, aren't you? I actually have a lot more to say about this light puzzle, but it's out of context again. Next time, I'll make sure that no one's coming when I play with the lights. You liar. You were doing that on purpose. Well, yeah, of course he was doing that on purpose. Stating the obvious. But anyway, yeah, there's something about this puzzle that's relevant to the lost content, the dropped content. But until I actually tell you more about that dropped content, I won't actually be able to tell you about this dropped content. Anyway, time to go through the next elevator. Right here, I believe. Yep. Incidentally, once upon a time in the original plans, I actually had a plan so you actually had to activate one of the elevators, or more than one of the elevators. I'm not entirely sure. That's not what the switches are for, by the way. The switches are relevant to the trophy outside of this world. We got a little hole here. There's a hole here, but only someone small can go through, and I can't crawl in this armor. You can't crawl in this armor just because I don't have any sprites that have you crawling. That's really all that's going on. Alright, I could just go over here and explore. It looks like it would be an interesting area. Can I even get it over here? No. So no, I can't actually explore this area. I have a lot to complain about with this floor, by the way. A lot of praise, a lot of complaints. You'll see why momentarily. For now, let us head this way. This won't open. Me know you! Hi, monkey. I didn't know you lived here. Me don't. Me came to save friends. They locked in. Me know how open door, but me can't. Why not? Follow me show. Alright, I'll follow this way. Actually, there's no point in following that way, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and talk to him now. See hole? Me can go through, but when me pull switch, only door other side opens. Me can't get through other rooms. Me know, we be team. Me pull switch this side, you pull switch other side. Okay. And now we have a rescue mission going on. It's not a very good one. I mean, potentially it's interesting, and oh hey, we got another one of these spells. Not another spell! Now my armor feels different. Oh, and that would be why. My armor is back to normal, so I can't walk through this lava. That would explain the wooden bridges floating on the lava. Find it interesting, slightly interesting, that I have another bridge puzzle in this game. Too bad that's it. It's just those two pieces, and then that's it. Gonna be a bit more interesting here, though. A bit more interesting, because now we actually get to play as Monkey again. And here's where the problem is. We get to control Monkey, but only so that we can flip the next switch. There's not like anything to do with him. And then we have another ice puzzle, in which it's not really a maze. There's just this one dead end right here, and you can tell that dead end is there even before you go to it. So just go this way, and that's that puzzle solved. And then, once again, flip the next switch as Monkey. No challenge. Hey, there's multiple zones in there. And then, once again, we have this situation where these hover shoes, hover pads, things could have been so much more interesting if it wasn't automatic. What is even the challenge here? Like I said, it's the equivalent of walking across a bridge. An automatic bridge. And then here's the last switch for Monkey. I really should have made the challenge with Monkey actually a challenge. And then here's the last challenge for Mr. Knight. Challenge solved. And there's the final switch. So let's talk about why this sucks. In a minute. Once again, I need to have context. This level is very context sensitive. Too bad I can't like warp back. And I'm gonna have to wait for the bridge piece to come back. Alright. So we go over here and I remember you. You're the one who beat me at Mount Snow. But how'd you get in here? Me help. Thaddeus! Thaddeus? I thought his name was Monkey. Huh? Thaddeus, have you been acting like a regular talking monkey again? Me don't know. Okay, maybe I was. Exclamations! You know, this isn't conveyed very well. Conveyed the word I want to use? I'm going to use it anyway. This situation isn't conveyed very well in text. Maybe if this was a spoken dialogue, it would be more interesting. But as far as text go, the only change that just happened then is suddenly his name was Thaddeus and he used the word I instead of me. And apparently that is really big shock for Mr. Knight. But it's implied here that Thaddeus is talking different now that he's Thaddeus and not Monkey. But it's so fun acting like that. Plus, nobody ever gives me funny looks when I talk like that. Funny looks like this guy's giving me right now. How can you tell? You can't see his face. Oh, sorry. So why are you in here anyway? Some guy named Allium, another thing that I stole from Rugrats apparently, and his cronies captured us. Thanks to you, we're finally free. I'd like you to have this. Wait! I almost forgot! Some of our friends are still held captive in this lair. How can you forget that? My gosh! You think that'd be like the first thing on your mind? You've been sitting here knowing that your friends have been up there this entire time. You've probably been worried to death, or one would expect, but no, you almost forgot. Please save them. We'll await you on the bottom floor. And then we wait for these guys to all walk out. Slowly. Ahem. Bye-bye. And now we can talk about the problem with this area. So, look at this. Look at this. Look at how much empty space in here. Why is this prison room so freaking huge? There wasn't even that many of Zone's friends in here. This is the problem with the Monkey and Mr. Knight puzzle. That should have been like some epic moment trying to get through these puzzles, but instead it's all wasted because Mr. Knight's and Monkey's sections are squeezed to a small hallway pretty much because of this huge area taking up huge area. Why is it so big? I mean, Had I just made this a little bit smaller, or a lot smaller, who knows what I could have done with this area. We could have had actual puzzle elements with some of this stuff. So, there is something else in this room. Here's a clue. And there's where the crystal token is. And now, let us head up this elevator. Oh gosh, don't even tell me. I did! Wow!